Hey everyone! I'm at Chili's looking at the appetizers. There's fried cheddar bites, fried pickles, but I'm in the mood for fried mac and cheese bites. So today we are making them homemade with the crispy, crunchy Cheeto crust on the outside and a cheese explosion on the inside. It is impossible to just eat one, so this appetizer may end up being your whole meal. Be sure to keep on watching and to make enough for everyone. Let's start preparing our cheeses. I have 4 ounces of Vermont Cheddar that I'm going to grate. Just make sure you aren't using anything pre-shredded because it will make the sauce grainy. Look at a nice cheese mountain. Next up is 4 ounces of American cheese sliced up into small chunks so it melts easy cheesy. Using Velveeta makes the cheese sauce super creamy and almost velvety. Cut 8 ounces of this into cubes. Set those aside and head over to the stove. We are making a roux by melting 3 tablespoons of butter and adding in 1.5 tablespoons of flour until thoroughly combined but not brown. Whisk in 1 1/4 cups of evaporated milk. When it starts bubbling, that's your cue to add the Velveeta. Melt that in until it's smooth and creamy. Repeat the same process with the Vermont Cheddar and American cheeses, making sure there's no clumps left behind, and our cheese sauce is all ready to go. But don't forget the macaroni. I'm boiling 1.5 cups of dry elbow macaroni until al dente. Drain and transfer into a casserole dish to toss with your cheese sauce. Just allow that to cool off before popping in the fridge for 30 minutes. I'm warning you, it looks delicious already, but don't eat it all before we get to frying. It's definitely worth the wait. Now we are shaping the mac and cheese. This part's a little messy, but all you need to do is scoop 2 tablespoons and squeeze like you were forming a snowball. Then roll onto every side, squeezing constantly to make sure it's nice and compact, just like this. Set those aside while we make the crumbs. This is an 8-ounce bag of Cheetos crushed up in the food processor. When they are finely crushed, mix in 1.5 cups of panko seasoned breadcrumbs. Seasoned panko makes such a big difference in the flavor, believe me. Next step is setting up a coating station to dress these up for frying. One bowl will have 6 beaten eggs. I initially cracked 4 but ended up needing 2 more. The coating station has 3/4 cup of flour, 6 eggs, and the Cheetos crumbs. First, dredge every area in flour to allow everything to stick evenly. Dip into the egg next and shake off the excess before coating into the crumbs. I spoon some on top and roll them around so the coat sets without getting disrupted. Then we are giving them a double coat back into the egg and the crumbs again for an extra crispy result. Guys, if you can't wait to see how these look crispy and fried, hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified every week when I make a new recipe. After these are all coated, we are jumping straight to frying. Many recipes recommend freezing them, but I urge you not to do that because it will be stone cold in the middle when it's time for you to take a bite. I've tested it out. Please don't try it at home. Finally, we have all these breaded. Heat your oil to 350 degrees and fry them in batches for 3 minutes or until golden brown to perfection. Serve these while they're still warm to enjoy every oozing bite of cheese, and share this recipe with the first person that comes to your mind. Thank you for watching. You don't want to miss dessert next week, so make sure you join me back in the kitchen.